Hi, welcome to Lunar Logic Tarot. I'm Juju. This is going to be a collective reading. It can pertain to any area of your life. It can pertain to something from the past, currently, or coming towards you. This could be really anything concerning the collective, not just in love. Please only take what resonates. Leave the rest if it doesn't. Okay? I don't know if I'm going to make this just for March or just timeless, or from now and beyond. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. So please keep in mind, everything is subject to free will. Yours and everyone who is included, as well as the will of divine. Nobody is free from the law of cause and effect. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, give me the energies of the collective. Okay. Water fairy, feelings and emotions. So, and intuition as well. That Pisces new moon is probably still having some of its effect. I think it was on the 13th. So please keep that in mind. Your emotions could be scattered as well right now. Let me get my pen out. I feel like some of us are going to the depths, really evaluating our emotions, reevaluating things that we need to work on and or heal. Yeah, we also have cat. It says independence and healthy boundaries. So, cats are very mystical. They're very magical too. They can walk between worlds, I feel. They can see the unseen. So some of you guys are getting like a boost in your intuition, or you know something's up. You know, you might not be able to see it just yet, but you feel it. You'll feel it before you actually see it. There's also a need, there might be a real big push between people to assert their independence right now, which I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with having independence either. Okay. Okay, people are trying to gain emotional control over themselves and to have emotional boundaries. Also, there's a need to do spiritual protection around yourself at this time. Let's see. We're at a 9. Oh, cats have 9 lives. So some of you might have had some, okay, I don't know, someone might have had a near-death experience here recently, or they're remembering something from their past about a near-death experience of almost drowning. Anything else, please, for the collective? Anything else for the collective, please? Some of you might be really connected to the Fae. We have the Queen, woman, fertility, feminine power, sexuality, and friendships, being more stable in our emotions. So we all have feminine energy, not just the women. Men have that too. So I feel like a lot of men are starting to experience more sensitivity to the unseen. While women, okay, I feel like the men, okay, it doesn't matter your gender identity, but like the masculine type of energy is wanting to connect more, while the feminine energy is wanting to have more independence. So there's a balancing of things. A lot of water. I get a lot of water here. A lot of water energy. Yeah, okay, so we have birth and rebirth. Great change, taking some different paths, seeing farther down the road. We're also having a rebirth in our emotions, a great change, though. Okay, anything else for the collective, please? We have the owl. More stability, so also number 4. Deception and wisdom, so knowing discernment. So it's having the discernment about our healthy independence and setting healthy boundaries in regards to our feelings and our emotions and our intuition. There's great change that is coming collectively. But I also feel like as an individual as well, we're seeing that the feminine energy is going to be exalted for her mysteries and her abilities. Okay, I don't know why I just heard that. I almost heard like a collective of the feminine. It's gathering. There's a gathering of the feminine energy to take its seat, to its rightful throne, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. That's not to say, you know, over men or anything. It's just to say that, yeah, the bee, luck, industriousness, sweet victory, the hive, but also the queen bee, okay? There's a rebirth, again, like I was saying, there's a rebirth of the feminine energy that's letting go of fear, letting it go to be able to step into its power. Let me see. I'm going to pull some tarot here in just a second. Let me see. So we're getting the feminine, okay, like I said, is having its rebirth right now. Great changes are coming for the feminine energies as well. We're seeing beyond the illusion, beyond the veil, and we're seeing things at a higher vantage point than what we've been able, or what we were, quote unquote, allowed. Do you know what I'm saying? So we're being exalted instead of being demonized. We're gonna have like birth pangs, okay? We're gonna go through that. Because the old way of being, or the old way of things have been, no longer serves us, doesn't serve us, didn't serve us really. Didn't serve us at all, actually. So there's a rebirth of that. There's a rebirth. So what happens when you have a rebirth? Something has to fall away. Something has to die. So something can be reborn in its place and new. But women, there's going to be an influx of people who can see beyond the veil. Sorry, my cat's like tearing up my little room divider. But we're also going, it's not just about seeing beyond the veil and having our independence, but it's also having the wisdom to see between deceptions and having it be more balanced after this rebirth. Women will start taking more of the place of the industrials type thing. It's going to be like almost like an industrial revolution, but for women. If that makes sense. So that's good. But that's not to take away from men by any means. But I don't know. I just heard they've had their time to rule. And it's not that women want to rule. It's that there needs to be a balance. Okay. All right, what is this rebirth about? Okay. Reveal your truth. Removing the mask. No longer playing it small within the feminine energy. And I feel like the masculine energy has struggled with their emotions, has struggled with feelings, with their intuition, and having this rebirth and the wisdom. What is the saying? There's a saying. It says if you don't feel it, you can't heal it, right? So I feel like there's going to be almost like a cleansing, like a washing over of emotions on the masculine side. And again, we all have masculine within us. So we all have to heal that part. But I feel like women, not all, but the feminine energy, okay, the more predominant feminine energy is taking more of a lead here because it needs to. So we're coming out of playing it small, hiding behind a mask of niceties and being cordial, and we're taking on more of a fierceness, more of a feminine warrior stance of independence and wisdom. Okay. Show me the owl. Yeah. Focus and then act. Where it's like warriors. Reveal your truth, focus, and then act on that truth. So I feel like there's like, again, there's a collective, there's a coming together of that. We're showing our true face, our true nature. We're feminine energies. We're not just, we're not fragile. Okay, we're anything but fragile. Before I have the men in my comments or anywhere else talk shit, you have feminine energy too. Don't you want your feminine energy to be as strong as other people's feminine energy? Or to be as strong as your masculine energy? To be balanced, to be whole, to be integrated, to be healed? Or you just want to continue to, I don't know, suffer? Also, this is like the queen bee, but also the beekeepers. Like there's like a collective are coming together about the beekeepers. I don't know. There's something where women are going to come together to save the bees. Like, because this, yeah, it talks about good luck and stuff, but building a stronger foundation and working as a collaboration of the women to embrace the feminine energy within all of us. But it's going to take a lot of dedication. And I'm not just talking about feminism. I'm talking about to fix the planet, so to speak. Okay, show me the bee. What is the bee about? Why is the bee here? Yeah, bee without malice. Yeah, it's not, nothing, this isn't being done against people. I'm also getting a collective of witches, or a collective of magic coming together, of women. The deck, love that you are different. Hold on. So, love that you are different. Okay? And it's a great time to reflect. This is more masculine energy for me and more feminine energy. So it's turning this way. But both are good. Okay? Embrace the masculine. So the masculine is embracing a time to reflect right now. Tell me more about rebirth. Yeah, I told you. Embrace the feminine. Reveal your truth and embrace the feminine. Embrace your inner feminine energy, your emotions, your intuition. I feel like more masculine energies have really tried to cut themselves off from their emotions because that's what society has taught them. And women were taught that we can't be fierce. We can't be strong, or we get labeled as being a bitch or being too difficult or blah, blah, blah. So there's a balancing of that. Okay? There's a rebirth of the feminine energy, but for some reason, I'm getting a collective of female witches or magic, female magic, feminine magic. Which magic doesn't have gender, but I feel like there's gonna be like a collective. People might be working with a fae, maybe Egyptian fae magic or something. Almost, I'm not gonna say like you crown a queen or like a head witch, but there's something about working together as a collective to restore balance. Because this is also number 4. This is number 4. That's number 4. There's a balance that's coming. That's needed. Okay, tell me more about the owl. Tell me more about the owl, please. Yeah, be patient. So have the wisdom and discernment to be patient for our acts. Also to balancing out, again, more balance between fire and water. Between day and night. Day and night. Focus and then act while being patient. Not quite ready, but getting close to time. That's what I just heard. So we don't want to do things for malice. We don't want to harm beasts. So I feel like we're going to come in to save them or feminine. There's something about protecting, obviously protecting the bees, but it's doing things in a balanced way. Sometimes forgiveness is treacherous, and sometimes anger, holy or sacred. There is something to be said about that. Sometimes forgiving too much is dangerous, especially when it comes to helping the planet. The planet can only take but so much. And I feel like the feminine energy here is coming out for a fight, but not as like to be without malice, to do it without harming to another, and you know, do no harm, take no shit, but nevertheless coming out with a fierceness, like a feminine rage. Show me the bee. Yeah. Here are the ancient ones. Yep. But it's almost like a collective of, I don't know, it's like beekeepers. But they're all feminine beekeepers. But they're all maybe magic or like into that. Or there's something about that. There's threads being woven. We need to give back to the earth. We need to give back what we've already taken. Okay. Tell me more. What is the truth that will be revealed for this rebirth, for the collective? What's this change, this great change? Recovery from betrayal of the feminine energy. Okay. Choosing a right path, but it's going to cause a lot of chaos. But chaos, I guess, in some principles, I guess, of magic, they feel like women are chaos energy. But you can't have order without it. You can't have compartmentalized masculine energy without the feminine chaos energy. But everything that's in chaos holds all the potentialities of creation. So we're choosing a path to go more. Things have to be disrupted in order for things to be put back together. Tell me about embrace the feminine. There's no time to lose, no time to wait. It's time to recover. Show me the embrace the feminine. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's a collective of feminine energy that's coming together for celebration. We also have the spring equinox this weekend. On the 21st, I believe. 20th or 21st. So it's either tomorrow or Sunday, but it's this weekend. Cleansing is going to be really important. Cleansing your home, cleansing your space, cleansing yourself, in all aspects, and especially spiritually. And to give an offering back to the earth. I heard primordial mother, the void, that holds all of chaos. That might make sense to somebody. All right. That's too many. I didn't even ask. Tell me more about focus and then act. What is this? But we must be patient about this. Someone might be working with dragon energy. Show me focus and then act. This may not be for everybody. Pour that back into ourselves to prepare. While we are patient, our focus will be to pour back into ourselves for independence and healthy boundaries, but to self-reflect, to give self-love as well. But we're still warriors. We're still badasses, right? While we're being patient, pouring back into our own cups to have listening to our intuition, having that independence, healthy boundaries, becoming that sacred or that more empowered feminine type of energy, whether you label it a queen or not, whatever you want to label it. All right, show me, be patient. What are we patient for? Yeah, things have not all been revealed yet. Something hasn't came to light. Okay, something hasn't came to light. What hasn't came to light just yet? Show me the sun reversed. What's not came to light just yet? Yeah, the offering. The masculine hasn't seen, okay, hasn't seen the offer yet. Masculine energies haven't accepted it. They're thinking about it. They haven't accepted it yet, and that's what's hidden. They want to accept it, but they don't know how to accept it at the same time, if that makes any sense. It's like, accept, see, this is the cup that's being offered, okay? But this is also, the women are being asked to pour back into themselves, right? I'm putting that there. While the masculine is being asked to drink from the cup of emotion, to drink from the cup of understanding and feelings. It's okay to have feelings. All right, what's be without, hold on. Yeah, let me see. What's be without malice? Yeah, it's not time yet. Again, more being patient, like hold. Okay, stand in our power. Okay, with fire, with intent, with drive, with direction and deliberate action. Taking on more of that fire, more masculine type of energy, while still honoring our feminine or emotional energy. And grounding with the earth and accepting of the air. So divine communication. Okay. But it's to not do it with malice. Okay. But to hold fast. Okay. What is the, here are the ancient ones. What is this about? What do they want to say? What do they want to say? Yeah. The offer has not been made yet. Or the decision has not been made. Yeah. There's a decision from the divine here. Doesn't have to be religion, but it hasn't been accepted yet. There's something, or there's a situation that's going to have to unfold in order for us to accept something and offer. There's news. Eyes as well. Eyes. So the divine watches this. Also, there's webs that are, or there's like, destiny's being woven. There's a detour coming. Here are the ancient ones. Tell me more. Yeah. But we have to accept it. We have news. Okay. We'll be told that we don't have. Okay. So this is more like masculine energy may try to take down, because it will be an empty victory. Try to take down feminine energy. Feminine energy. Feminine energy. Feminine. 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 Okay. But it will end up being an empty victory, because you can't take something that is protected. So I almost feel like the feminine energy is being really, like, yeah, being protected from masculine energy as they get and as they heal and reclaim their independence and boundaries, reclaim their rightful place as stewards of the earth, of the mother, the gathering for the mother. To start, yeah, okay, so a lot of women are feminine energies, okay, are going to start really, really speaking their mind. Like, you know, no more, what is it, pleasantries or niceties. You see, we're pouring this cup back into ourselves to do this type of inner work, and now we have that cup that we will drink from and help protect the earth and the divine, because I feel like bees are very, very divine animals, or not animals, but creatures or beings. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Are there any other messages you want for... We'll do one for the feminine type of energy. We'll do one for the masculine. Okay. What messages do you have for the feminine energies, please, Spirit? Feminine energies. Palmistry, interpretation. It's time to understand yourself, okay? What things mean for you. Understanding your feelings as well. anything else. Also going back to more the old way, or the right path, the more path of harmony with how we relate to the earth, but also interpreting things about the earth. Authenticity. Interpreting authenticity between this rebirth. So there might be some type of deception that might be coming through, or some type of deceptive communication that we'll need to really go within as feminine energies, or wherever this is in your life, to be able to discern. There's, again, there was that deception there. Anything else for the feminine energies, please? Yeah, runes, perception. So interpretation, okay, of authentic perception. Going back to more of the older ways of doing things. All right, show me the masculine energy. What about for them? Show me the masculine energy. Ouija board, they want you to use caution. Tea leaves for foresight. Caution with what you think you see. Okay, let me see. Anything else for the masculine energy, please? Footprints, direction. So, okay, you need to use caution. Okay, I heard tread lightly for the masculine energy. Tread lightly. Be mindful of where you're walking. Be mindful of the steps you take. Tread lightly on the earth. Tread lightly. Okay, let me get one card between them. Between masculine and feminine energies. Okay, that needs to be balanced. Yeah, fragmented. Because it hasn't been balanced yet. We're still living in more of like an outdated, what's the word? Outdated mode of thinking. All right, let's see what the goddess has to say, and then the animals. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for you for using this? What messages do you have, please? Let's see. What messages do you have from the goddesses? What messages do you have, Spirit, you want to share? Okay, we have, let me show you the card. Selene. Selene, queen of the starlit heavens, is the ancient Greek goddess of the moon. She carries the moon across the sky in a white chariot driven by winged horses or bulls. She is the totality of the moon, with its waxing into fullness and waning into darkness. Selene fell in love with a mortal. Oh my gosh. Idimayan? I hope I'm saying that right. When she descended to the earth to join Idimayan, he fell into a deep sleep, from which he never awoke. Selene continued to visit him nightly. In later Greek mythology, Selene represented the full moon, while Arminius represented the crescent or waxing moon, and Hecate, I'm telling you, there's a gathering of women. There's going to be a very big gathering of women at some point or soon, sometime this year. I think that's going to happen. While Arminius, represented the crescent or waxing moon, and Hecate the waning and dark moon. Hence, Selene is, I don't know how to say the word, meaning bright and shining. She is traditionally represented with the crescent moon as a diadem. Selene represents the fullness of life, incorporating all phases of light and darkness in her shining. So yeah, bringing chaos and order into balance between being, the shadow and the light, into darkness, the void or the nothingness and void and chaos into form and action and order. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what the animal is. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have? But I feel like there's magic. There's a gathering of women. I'm telling you, there's a gathering, a large gathering. Or feminine energies. Almost like a sisterhood, I don't know. Something about bees as well, like a collective, a hive of women. Okay, let me see. What? Okay, snake. Okay. if you can see it. And it says, snake, symbolism, transformation, healing, sexuality, and rebirth. Can't make this shit up. The snake has been given numerous symbolic qualities over time and across cultures, from sexual, compassionate, and clairvoyant qualities to the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Poisonous snakes have been associated with transformation and healing in many Native American belief systems. The poison is thought to activate primal energies, which, if manipulated correctly, can cure rather than kill. In the Middle Eastern epic Gilgamesh, a serpent acquires the flower of everlasting youth, which allows it to shed its skin and be reborn. This painting, titled Rattler, is of a snake dancer. It represents a character from Buffalo Gals' Won't You Come Out Tonight? Pomegranate, 1994. I think I'm saying that right. A story written by Ursula K. Lee Gwynn, I think, and illustrated by Bolette. Major transformations. Let me get one more animal and one more goddess. Let me see. Show me one more animal, please. One more animal, please, Spirit. Okay. Butterfly. More transformation. Butterfly. Symbolism, transformation, joy, lightness, rebirth. The metamorphosis of caterpillar to butterfly embodies the principle of physical and spiritual transformation, and the butterfly lighting upon a flower is the very essence of joy, beauty, and freedom. The butterfly has been symbolic of the soul. Early Christianity, was it conjugal bliss in China, and change and joy in Native American. In early Minoan and Mycenaean cultures, the butterfly goddess was a key emblem symbolizing new life after death. In this painting, the woman's face emerging from the chrysalis-like womb suggests transformation and rebirth. The upper face of the butterfly body resembles a Christian Madonna, which reinforces the idea of spiritual birth and new life. It's nice. All right, let me get a goddess one, too. One more. Anything else you want to say, please, Spirit? Anything else you'd like to say for the collective, please, Spirit? Thank you. High Priest. Priestess. Look at that. Isn't that just so beautiful? I hope you can see it. See the face there, too? Isn't that just beautiful? It says, the High Priestess. The priestess is the direct representative of the goddess on earth. She has direct responsibility for functions that ensure fertility and ongoing creation. Priestesses often were responsible for ensuring rain. For the goddess, feelings and emotions, the water fairy. Okay? For the goddess was the giver of dew and of rain. They often tended a sacred flame, the embodiment of the creative spark of life. The High Priestess is the great goddess herself, a universal figure found in such diverse guises as Isis in Egypt, Kuan Yin throughout all of Asia, Athena in Greece, and Rhiannon among the Celts. This goddess is all-knowing and all-wise. She creates life out of herself and bestows life-giving waters, like sweet waters. I don't know, I heard sweet waters. At the proper time, remember, be patient, she takes life away so the divine spark in each person may be free to continue on his journey. The High Priestess is a reminder of the innate wisdom in each of us. She demands that we connect to the divine spark within and manifest it in the world. Okay, that's beautiful. All right, so there you go. I hope this has helped you. At least you've enjoyed it. It's quite beautiful. It's quite beautiful. Yeah, there's a gathering, a collective of women, of priestess and high priestesses, who are gathering to make a major transformation. Okay, well, I hope this has helped you. If you enjoyed it, If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all the information will be in the description box below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you know the next time I upload. And as always, please take care of yourself. Until next time.